Hello, everybody. Hello, Moon. No difficulties. Starman and I had to adult today because Starman's birthday was yesterday. She turned
Ooh.
84. Um, Starman turned 36 yesterday, and it started his week-long vacation.
Ooh.
And yes, but here's the not ooh, at least for him. Um, I already told him in advance. I said, you take that week off, but that week you're mine. And not your mind is in bow chicka bow. Your mind is in get ready. You're gonna be doing some labor. Because now that we own the house, I want to make sure we got everything under control. So you guys remember the devil bushes? We're cutting them down this week. We're gonna go rent the little we just got through tackling half of the bedroom issues. I had, adulting is hard, and we've accumulated 18 years of clothes. And on top of that, when I was a nanny, I had some of the kids' clothes. And they've grown out of them now. And that was almost 2 years ago that I was a nanny. So, hi, Allison. Hi, Rachel. Got to talk to Rachel in a second. Hi, Moon. Hi, everybody. And so, I want to make sure we got everything underway. Oof, girl, how are you the only one in the house with fleas? Sinbad, for fuck's sake.
Is it that time of year already?
Yeah, well, here it never goes away.
Oh,
we don't
right.
get deep enough freeze. But Athena seems to accumulate them more than anybody. It's bad. But we're getting back up there. And so what Starman and I had to do was I told him the very first thing we were going to do is we were going to sort through all of our flea bath with this one. No, I value my life. She will absolutely take me out. No, this one, as long as you give her the flea meds, I do have a dose. I've been holding off on giving it to her purely because she rips herself open so often, but her skin seems to have healed enough that if I do it tonight, I should be okay. But anyways, I digress. So we garnered, because I originally was going to throw it away because in my head, I think, well, it's my clothes. Who would want it? Instead, I made sure it is Lent. If you're a Catholic, you understand what I'm about to say? 'Tis the season of giving. This is the true season of giving. You are supposed to give of yourself, sacrifice of yourself, and do more for your community. Typically, I don't give up what normal Catholics give up. Like, I don't give up chocolate or I don't give up swearing, because the thing is, at the end of the day, who does that actually benefit? That doesn't help and do better for the world. What you should do, in my personal opinion, I don't judge any Catholics that do otherwise. I personally, my brother came up with it, and I love the idea so much. I've been doing it ever since. You donate more. You donate more food. You might go volunteer at something. For the last few years, what I've been doing is self-rescuing and rehabbing and rehoming animals. This year, it's a little more expensive. So what I did was I went through all my clothes, and I found roughly 2 bags of clothes from me and from Starman. From me and Starman that are perfectly good. There's nothing wrong with them. We just don't fit in them anymore, or they're just not in style. So it's a matter of somebody actually asking a real question on Kick.
I would be careful with that.
Yeah, well, I'm just so shocked.
I know, right?
I'm hoping that is not a
joke.
A joke.
Well, I'm worried. I'm thinking that maybe they think because we look the way we do that they're expecting a certain type of answer.
No, they're a Democrat.
This is the internet. You can't believe what people type.
I am hoping, Era, you are who you say you are. Because that's actually pretty interesting. Star gets a burb when? That would be February 31st. That's when I'm getting the bird. I like that, Era. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, so we got 2 bags worth of clothing to donate, and we threw out what clothing was just not able to be used anymore, and it felt really, really good to cleanse all that. As a matter of fact, Starman, so there's some sentimental shirts that we bought for each other when we were in Vegas, and I wasn't thinking, I was just thinking, that's too small for Starman now, so I tossed his into the donate one. And then I pulled out mine from the drawer, And I was like, oh, right, because they were matching shirts. And I was like, babe, I already put yours in the donation. Should we just put mine in too? He looks at me, he goes, you got rid of it? And I was like, I wasn't thinking. He goes, could you go get it? Okay. So I had to go dig through the bag. This is Penny. She is the most expensive free cat I own next to Axel. I
They're
call
all
them
expensive. Free cats.
they're always expensive.
There's a free cat.
Era, since you are not a troll, and I greatly appreciate that because usually it's very trolls on Kick. Literally, we've never had a not troll. I personally do feel that at this point, Trump is going to be good. Because, well, one, not to sound like the very far left Democrats, anything's better than Biden, but literally anything is better than Biden. The man is, they said he's not fit to stand trial, but he's fit to lead the country? Come on now. You gotta make up your mind. Right now, the reason why Penny's in here, by the way, is because Sunny and Sinbad are going crazy. They're going insane. Oh, says Batu is a bot. I guess we gotta get rid of him. And
Bye.
No. Bye. No. Rachel, I got your box. It was very sweet. I will say that I am delicate, so it did give me a bit of a headache, but it's perfect because I have a lot of people visiting this summer. A lot of people, and they're potentially staying with me. So now I have, you said it was Calypso and Nebula. Really perfect names for cats. I like those. I've got Calliope. No, is this Hendrix? Hendrix. Yeah, Calliope's hiding. I have a lot of cats. A lot of cats.
I just use everything, Dad man. Sorry.
I don't do Kick. I have enough problems with using YouTube and Twitch. I will say I think it's wise to use everything. Because the thing is, like for instance, some people on TikTok get very mad at me when I post as if I have a large following. And I'm like, I'm not technically making this for you guys. It's just easier to do that on here. And they try to roast me about it. And I'm like, why don't you take the extra time to go to my YouTube? Then you'll get all the answers you need. And the thing is, like, they say the same thing on Twitch. I mean, on Twitch, Twitter. But I, again, give them the same answer. It's not for you. I'm just here to shitpost. Mostly for my feline family members and my human family members. I just love them. I will say, depending on the person, I agree. They feel more emotion for their feline family than their
No, I'm trying to figure out what a Tim Drake cat is.
A Tim Drake? Well, I mean, I guess it'd be Robin. So I'm assuming an orphan.
I mean, I don't know any of their parents, so maybe. I have a black cat and I have a brown tabby.
Penny, no one wants to see your butthole.
It's a cat. Everybody, they think everybody wants to see their butthole.
I know, life's so hard. See, she's happy because I didn't change anything in the living room in her main area. So her life is good.
Yet.
Shut up, Kayla. One of my best friends is messaging me right now. And balls.
No, all of my cats are fixed.
The only cats that I have that have balls right now is the kittens. I hate having to sit like this. This is going to kill my back, but Athena is pushing me to lay back like this because Matthew is not sitting on the couch, so she's mad. Lord almighty. So what's been going on with you this week, darling?
I've been building. Hold on, I'll show you part of it.
That's gross. That's adorable. Wait, is that Lego?
No, it's like wood and cardboard. Hold on, I'll show you the box.
Look, Penny stood up like, what? What is it? Now, is that the only part of it, or is there more to it?
No, there's more. I'm going to show you what it's supposed to be when it's done.
Girls, I want to lean forward and get my water. Oh, that's nice. That's gonna look
one
so
of these
cool.
little
Moon. This is right up your alley. Like,
So.
this is something I could see Moon doing.
Yeah, so I've been working on that for the last couple nights.
I like that. Seems like a very soothing process.
Except for when you're trying to push two parts together and they don't want to push together and then something snaps.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Then it's anything but soothing.
That's anything. Black Cat says she saw one that moves when it's completed. Is this one of them?
No. But it does have lights. See, right here.
It looked like it was running water down below, but I know that's not the case. But it looked really cool.
Oh no, it's not actual running water. It's got a... Because I've been working on that part next. It's got a little plastic thing on it that looks like water.
Very nice. I will tell you guys, my allergies are acting up because there was so much dust in my room. Poor Starman, he was telling me, he's like, Cass, I'm getting a little lightheaded. No, we're gonna complete it. Like,
we're getting this done.
It's happening whether you like it or not.
It's always easy. I mean, that's the thing that sucks about cleaning is you kick up the dust to get rid of the dust, and it's like, what's the point at that point, you know?
That's part of the reason why I did it, is just because, again, I talked about the vacuum. You know, we spent so many years thinking we were doing the right thing, we were vacuuming everything up, and now I know that we just literally, it was just kicking the dust or pushing it into the rug. So we've got so much dust.
I will say, in fairness, anytime you bring a new vacuum in and go over something, even if you just used your old vacuum, it will always pull it more. Even if you just bought the old vacuum 5 minutes ago.
Congrats, Moon. I will say that there is nothing more uplifting to your brain than cleaning your room. It really does help.
I disagree, but...
Well, it's not the actual work itself, it's the afterwards. When you look around and the room is clean and neat and everything feels organized.
I usually feel irritated because there's now something I can't find. I've cleaned, I can't find anything. That's why I'm upset.
I don't disagree. That's why I've had to make sure that I designate a spot for shit. Like, I try to make sure I designate. That's the first thing.
It usually goes like this. It'll be safe here. And then a day later, where the fuck did I put that? Where is that place it was safe?
That's why having a whole house, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, that is right there. That exact feeling is exactly why I need a whole... I can't do that tiny house bullshit. Because let me tell you something. You think you're doing right. You think you're doing everything you need to, da-da-da-da, and then boom. Where the fuck did I put that? I just had that. He's annoying. He's bullshit. He's Bolshevik. But, so I had an ish this week.
Oh.
Yes. I don't know how much I want to talk. I don't know if she's ever going to see it. There was a person I was helping online, a larger creator. We met just through rescue, and I was helping them with information, and we were getting along really, really well. And I'd seen her get bullied before, so I wanted to help her out. And I just told her, this is why I reached out to you, because nobody was helping you, blah, 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 blah. What is Sheep saying?
So I'm going to start that game tomorrow, Nightingale. And I asked him to draw me a picture for the, like an avatar for the thumbnail. And he just finished it and emailed it to me.
Oh, can we see?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it yet, so give me a second.
But anyways, inevitably...
I tried to be real secretive about the style of it.
I didn't see anything he was doing.
Ooh, he gonna be slick. Hello, Penny.
Yes, Alex, we can all hear you. We don't care.
I just heard it.
That cat is such an asshole.
I know how that feels. I really hope you're crawling into that cubby to hide only, Penny.
There we go.
Hold on, I gotta keep an eye on this little bitch.
That's fine.
You better be hiding only, Penny.
No, I think you did a pretty awesome job.
Penny?
I could be biased, but...
Ooh. I really like the angle. I like the
Yeah.
angle a lot.
He did a really good job.
You look like you could get mean, Penny.
Montana is a wonderful state. Peaceful, quiet. Now you have to deal with snow and random weather. But
Relax.
yeah,
I
love it here. But yeah,
There-
I'm really happy.
accurate.
There will be hands, Penny.
You listen. I would literally. You never heard me have to yell at her, but when I need to make her stop, there's like a sharp meanness I have to go through.
Only sometimes, Rachel. I mean, it's not like it's cold all the time.
Just 90% of it.
Not even 90%. You know, it's really only from like sometime in September until like May.
Which is why I can't go in October like I wanted to. I gotta go in September. Oh, it's gonna be snow. Oh, you'll be trapped in certain areas. Oh, the mountains are unpassable. Oh, there might be a landslide. Oh, you might get an iceberg falling on you. You know, there's just so many variables.
Honestly, it's better where I am because so like it might have been in the near zero yesterday. It was over 32 today. It was nearly 40 today.
It was 65 yesterday. It is 67 today.
I mean, I didn't come. It's 6 months of snow. It doesn't stay snowy the whole time if you're where I am.
I wish it stayed snowy a little more. Just a little.
It all depends on what part of the state you're in.
The part where there's snow, which is all of it.
Right now, but it'll go away soon. What do we look like, Boomer? Jesus Christ.
He's a
I don't think it's
boomer.
that
Just
hard.
one word. Get
And I
it?
know I'm fat. I'm pretty sure I still look like a woman, though.
Speaking of, my coworker said I look younger, and I was, oh,
Oh,
you sound like ladies. Thank you. I always knew I had a lovely voice. He didn't just say we sounded like chicks. He said we sounded like ladies.
ooh, hey,
Well, thank you.
I'll take that.
All right. I am a lady. Thank you very much. Anyway,
Never had much luck convincing anybody I was a man. I can't imagine why.
I tried really, really hard, but the tits got in the way. Someone said, "Well, you've got a big ass," and I was like, "That's no way to talk to my mother." No, anyways. But where was I going? I had a funny thing and I lost it.
You were talking about your creator friend. I'm sorry, I derailed.
Oh yeah, so they inevitably asked because I said I've had other large creator friends that whatchamacallit,
I've been bullied.
I have been bullied.
Hey,
and
Mephisto.
I'm Mephisto that I wanted to offer solace and understanding, and eventually I said I've even gotten attacked myself for small inane things like, again, shall we go over Asian talk, shall we go over art Twitter and the
Mm-hmm.
people, it rings a bell. So
Uh-oh. Did we lose her? We may have lost her.
oh shit, Matt, did the internet go out? They're saying
me.
they lost
Shit.
me.
Wait, did we lose you or
internet.
did we lose me? I'm back.
Can you see
You seem
me?
to be here. I can see you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, more than likely the assholes hit the router on the way through.
Ah,
I told you they're going crazy in there. So anyways. So but again, before I finish, Rachel, thank you very much for the box you sent me though. It was very sweet and it was very nice and I ate all the chocolate already. But anyways, so back to what I was saying. So
hey, Fox.
she asked me for my hottest take. And I said point blank, "Are you sure?" I said, "Are you really sure?" She said, "Yeah." And I told her. and she was quite surprised of my political leaning. And then inevitably, that led into a 3-hour discussion on the topic of abortion. And she hasn't said a word to me since. I'm like, okay, well, them's the breaks. And so it's like, it's one of the reasons why I get so happy about my BOPO friends like Michelle and Lydia and Tony and Alan, because I'm just not, I am more used to that interaction. I'm more used to the, oh, that's what you are? So like I got a little too comfortable. She said she subscribed to me about 2 minutes before this conversation started. Not this one, that one. And I'm like, well, I'm sure she unsubscribed. What are you gonna do? You want to piss off the internet right now? That's something we can. Have you heard? I thought he was gonna say something.
No, he just came over to hit the mute button instead of saying something.
Have you heard?
I didn't hear it.
What?
He's just being goofy.
He knows. You took her and gave me a dark 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, she's talking about a time that she was modeling and they wanted a guy, but they only had girls, so they picked the one with the smallest boobies.
But Rachel, you're so cute.
Cute does not give people boobies.
Especially if they start the conversation, Fox. Because I didn't want to have that conversation, but I was asked, and you know me, I don't shy.
Yeah, it's pretty much my rule. Don't ask me questions you don't want the answer to.
You know, one of my best friends, even though we talk like once a year, she said, whenever she introduced me to people, she'd say, listen, here's what you need to know about Cassie. Do not ask her a question you don't want the answer to. She said, because she'll answer it. You just might not like it. And that is one of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten. Because that, like, you know, I know that sometimes honesty can be a little too tough, and I try not to be brutally honest. But Gothic said it the other day on the stream, and I was like, I think that's supposed to be a compliment. She and I talked later. She said to people, she's like, Star Sun's not gentle. She said, do not think she's gentle. And she was gentle with me at that point. And I was like, I can't even argue, because when I want to make a point, I don't sugarcoat it. And that was something where the person who wanted to have the conversation with me, I told her, people don't like me because I'm very logic-based in a lot of my opinions. My opinion, even though I'm a Catholic, even though I'm all these different things, a lot of my opinions don't stem from any of that. It stems from a logistical idea, because I do not like running in circles. So a lot of what I had to say came down to logistics. Don't want to get pregnant? Use a condom. If you don't like that you only have 6 weeks to get an abortion, guess what? From the moment you have sex, you've got 6 weeks to get yourself an abortion. If it's that big a deal to you, you'll keep up on that stuff. And I'll keep that in mind. You are on it. Right, Moon? I'm very honest. I try my best to not, lie to people. If I lie to you, it's one of 2 reasons. Either because I have to lie to you, or because I feel you cannot handle me being factual. And so it's a matter of, in my opinion, no, you're not getting forced to give birth unless you were forced to have sex. But even then, as someone who was in that particular forced situation, the first thing I would do, doctor, flush, put a douche up there, something, get it all out.
Plan
you
B.
Can't handle the truth. I hate when the argument is every woman has access to birth control. How dumb are you not to find anything in want? Right. Because I wouldn't mind, no matter how remote you live, condoms exist. In every gas station. I have driven up and down the East Coast. I have been on the West Coast. And I have there's not a single person who doesn't know what a condom is. And my thing is, I've said it so many times, Do you possess one of these? If you are that terrified of getting pregnant, it is called Google. Just look it up. There's everything.
I'm personally at the point where it doesn't matter if you're using birth control or not. You have decided to accept any and all ramifications of having sex. And even if you're using birth control, there is a chance. And I'm sorry, if you've made that decision, you have made that decision. That is when the decision occurs, not after.
Right. And here's my thing. People say, well, what about if somebody almost dies? You know what? That is such a rare instance, and it's case by case. If you're going to potentially die, especially if you've got kids, like if you are a mom of 3 and you are pregnant with your 4th, and it's a choice between you living or dying, you know, I couldn't imagine putting that on my baby, because then you've got 3 other siblings that are going to resent you for they may claim they don't, but somewhere along the line, that resentment's going to come out. You're the reason mom is dead. That you know that's going to be said at least once in their lives. You have no idea. So that's the only time I could even possibly understand it. But even then,
the thing is something like that, they generally know very early in the pregnancy. It's not something you find out in the third trimester or even the second trimester. You generally find out before you've ever left the first trimester that there's going to be some kind of issue along those lines.
Right. And then she tried to tell me people are getting arrested for having miscarriages. I want you to ask me, because I looked it up. Ask me the question.
Are people getting arrested for having miscarriages?
So the 3 I found, the first, which covered up the first 2 pages of the search, the woman did have a miscarriage, and she was arrested after the miscarriage because she tried to flush the baby down the toilet.
Yep.
She is arrested for desecrating a corpse and trying to hide it. Not that she had a miscarriage. And then the other 2 that I found, which because all these articles are saying arrested for having a miscarriage, women in jail for having a miscarriage. The others, the babies died because there was meth in their liver and kidney, which means these women were doing hard drugs while pregnant. And you want me to feel bad for you? No.
Well, and more to the point, what were they actually arrested for? Because they didn't. The charge wasn't having a miscarriage.
The charge was murdering their own baby in the womb with hard drugs. You did meth while pregnant. Your child would have come to term. The fact is, that is your fault. Especially because a lot of these babies were full-term babies. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do not ask me to feel compassion for these people, because I don't. I won't. And that, show me where it is literally just a woman is in a state where where abortion is illegal. And how dare you, Tony?
I mean, according to some people, you could be.
True. You know, depending on the day, Tony, you could lie and say it and they'll believe you. And so, you know, it's a matter of, you're asking me, a woman who's had 3 miscarriages, to feel bad for these people. I don't. This is part of the topic when Starman and I talked about adopting. He even said, and you guys all know, Starman don't open his mouth for anything. He said, yeah, because I keep seeing all these articles lately of all these people who are torturing and hurting their kids. He said, and we didn't even get a chance to have one. You are right, babe. Let's adopt some. So let's go get them. And so that's why it's like, and the fact is that's because they asked what my hot takes were. That wasn't even in the top 3. And as I said, it was the transing of kids, the border, and sending money to foreign aid. I'm tired of it. What? You sitting on my stomach, bitch.
It doesn't matter her.
So young, so angry. Damn that rap music. Yeah, I know, life's hard. I remember, bitch. This one. Uh-oh. I never said Bush. I lost her. Matt, is the internet out? I lost her. Am I on still? check the router. Is it red or blue? Oh, then it's not me, it's her. I'm not the one. I'm not. It's been you the whole time.
I was wondering who it was.
Baby, will you bring me tissue? I know, life's so hard. I might need to make another coffee. I'm feeling the dust. Honey.
Aw.
Or at least a tea. I might. Horror.
Yes.
Or Elsa.
No thanks.
You didn't want to let it go? Yeah, I've heard this a lot. Can you make me a cup of tea with honey? I know, so difficult.
I gotta say, the one I was in was just fine, but it was small town. And that was not for those kinds of services at that point.
And you guys couldn't hear any of that, right?
Mm.
Okay, so here's what happened last week. I was on my live stream. Okay, my boss calls. Jasmine, it's Penny. My boss calls, and I go. Unbeknownst to me, it was this mic, and I thought Hunty said, "JK, you're not muted." Then the chat blew up. Not muted, not muted, not muted. No. So thankfully, I only got out like one thing, and it wasn't that big a deal. It's about a restaurant in town. Which,
Yeah.
if you look at my P.O. box, you know the P.O. box is in town. So, no, they don't. And this is, I've seen ample undercovers over the years. That they really don't. I only heard you fart. How dare you, sir? By the way, guys, if you are not already subscribed to Big T is doing full-time content creation now. So he needs all of it. If you want to join his YouTube as a member, I believe you're doing that now, Tony. If you want to just support him, get on over there and follow him on every social media that he has. Then thank you. I will tell you, Black Cat, it's one of the favorite purchases I've ever made. It really is. I love my carrot because I like to make soup in it sometimes. What I do is so I will get hondashi and I put a little bit of that and I put in whatchamacallit, a little bit of miso at the end, and I have dehydrated seaweed, and when I got tofu, it's better. And I will just turn on the Keurig, put a little bit of that broth, and then boom, I'm good. Baby, it's in the red box. Just look for the one that says Earl Grey.
Oh God! For those Thursday nights ones, I've been drinking this throat coat with lemon and echinacea. Shit is nasty.
Echinacea is good in very teeny tiny doses.
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that it actually does genuinely help me read for a longer time without my throat just feeling like I've shredded it because I've been reading for 2 hours straight, I wouldn't drink it, but it works.
I suppose that'll work. If you want to bring me the red basket, I can whatchamacallit. Dang it, Tony beat me to it. I was trying to get his thingy.
It's a good thing our men know what we're talking about.
Well, I'm pretty, that's the one thing about me. I'm very, this is my little basket of teas from when I got the monthly subscription.
Nice.
This one right here, the only one.
That's the Roar. Hold on, there's gotta be more. You're right here, baby. There's 2 Royal Gates right here. See? Ahmed. So you gotta look on this side.
Chicory root coffee.
Chicory root. I like how I have Madam's sauce on. Should I get a big hat with big plumes? I love how Penny always observes what I'm doing. What? Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Oh, I gotta hide that message. Hello, Esteban.
Hi, Esteban.
Oh, by the way, guys, just like I want you to, if you're not already subscribed to her, make sure you subscribe to her. We're trying to go to 1,000. We want her to get the full YouTube bucks. She wants that $100 check every month.
Woo-hoo. Hey, if it pays for my internet.
You did send me teas. I am going to hold off on those because I think she sent me an herbal. I can't remember. She just stuffed everything in there. Like, I'm opening up. I got so many. So she sent me a bunch of essential oils.
Mhm.
So I put them with all my soap making stuff because I have a candle making kit and a soap making kit that I bought years ago, and I haven't been able to utilize. Starlight showing this cat or you cat? I'm scared of horror and I don't regret it yet. Yeah, horror is awesome.
Thanks, thanks, Big T. I appreciate that.
Care pack. Yeah, Rachel loved me, and that's why I love Rachel because she's just so sweet. Do you drink non-cat? I can. It's just the thing is like,
What's the point?
Not only what's the point, but I can taste the difference. It's like adult. So, for instance, Starman has to have salt in his coffee to kill the bitterness, and it works. If you like coffee, don't do it. Try it once so I can prove to you that it's different. Yeah, getting monetized all over again is a pain. They've been holding $80 hostage. Yeah, that's something I found out, though. This is something cool. So even though I thought it was like how you earn a paycheck with commissions. If every month you only make a little bit of money, they'll accumulate it for you and give it to you the next month.
Yeah.
I thought was really cool. So this month I'm getting more because I released more. Maybe next care pack is just various teas and next I'm gonna get more.
Ooh.
I like this. Thank you, Rachel. I really gotta send something back to her. She's so sweet. And demand a star vlog. Okay, how about this? Since you have been so sweet, you can dictate any kind of vlog you want me to make, as long as it doesn't reveal anything.
You should make her do an unboxing.
Of what though?
The stuff she sends you.
But I already unboxed it all.
Well, I meant the next one, obviously. It's not there yet, so you can still unbox it.
She sent me some really cute stuff for her books and a really cute little postcard. And there was a wax stamp on the outside of the box. And the thing is, it got all destroyed. Someone put it through the ringer with all this black stuff on it. At some point, when you are feeling down again, I will send another care. Oh, well, give it time. This year gonna be a weird one. When I got to monetize a couple months ago, I had like 200 in AdSense, and they would not send it to me. I didn't get it until the month after I won the appeal. Wow, that sucks. That's stupid. But I'm glad. I was so proud of him when he appealed and got it back because he thought it was the end, and I was like, no, fight that.
No, you fight that shit.
It's like Gothic's. When her entire everything got wiped, and now she's back.
Yeah. I'm just so glad because I had a friend that happened to previous to her. And so I was glad I could tell you that it was going to all come back.
Right. Because thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, baby. I will tell you, I was definitely worried, to say the least. Do you think I should put a little creamer in it, babe? I always have milk in my Earl Grey. It reminds me of my mom. That's why I drink. I didn't used to love it, and then I started to really like it. Towards, thank you, baby. Well, you don't like bergamot, baby.
I can do Earl Grey okay, but I really like chai. But I like it with just a little bit of sweet cream in it.
I just nearly dumped the entire tea onto myself. I enjoy both. I'm weird about herbal teas, like those really sour teas. And people that are like, oh, I like Cynical Dude. He's like, oh, I got used to kombucha. Cynical, if you're ever watching this, I'm judging you. There is no way to get used to kombucha. It's just self-hatred.
I hate myself so much I'm going to ingest this.
My second channel is closer to getting monetized. The first channel. Yeah, guys, also make sure you're following Jasmine.
My favorite they don't make anymore.
Oh, yeah. So we found this for Starman. How many years ago now? still in the apartments then.
1 second.
Fruit Loop. Fruit Loop. How fucking dare you, young lady? Also, hi. Nope. So you want to talk about Fruit Loop flavoring? So anyone ever see this? He can't find it anywhere. Starman adores this tea. We bought like what, 20 boxes? Like, we bought a shit ton. It was on discount for 29 cents a box.
Wow.
Nobody would drink it. Like, no one likes it but him, and he loves this. Cannot find it anywhere. They made it once, and oh yeah, because guys, guess who's studying to be a pastor?
Oh, congratulations.
Oregon chai only. I mean, the only reason I drink tea is because of my grandfather, the Englishman that he was, enjoyed. See, my dad drank tea. Yeah, baby, I think I want a little creamer in it. My dad drank tea because hi, Hunty. My dad drank tea because when he was growing up, that was one of the things you could afford. My dad was very poor, and he would sit there and have peanut butter and saltines and tea. And so that's what I grew up. That's one of my snacks. The other snack that I typically have is a glass of skim milk and crackers and boneless, skinless sardines, which again, if you look at any poor Italians, it's a very common meal, but maybe not the milk part, but still. Whatchamacallit? Chai latte is my favorite. I really don't have a favorite tea. I don't even have a favorite coffee. Because even though I love whatchamacallit, here you go. Thank you, baby. What, the coffee? I thought you preferred the espresso.
No, the espresso for the energy, the coastal for the flavor.
So you like the coastal blends for flavor. See, I don't know what it's like to pick a favorite. Because I don't even have a favorite. I think the only thing I have a favorite of is one Disney movie, and that's the Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that feels better. Ooh, I should have asked for less. He's not used to making me tea. It's a little too sweet.
But too much honey.
He well, too much honey. Yeah, because he made it like he makes my coffee, which I can't blame him. Plus, I do need extra honey in there for, there's a blood cleansing tea and an Asiac. That sounds like my stomach is going to turn. Both taste woodsy and weird, but you feel better after. If Amber Sunset, that as well sounds like anything that smells musky. Like, for instance, Rachel, while I love what you sent, something in there was musky. Like, and not musky like it's nasty, musky as in everyone else would love it, and Starson. Starson's injured. But, again, I have a lot of people visiting this year. So, it's going to benefit me. Amber Sunset sounds like a porn name! I like... Next up on the poll is Amber Sunset. Not just the sun's going down today, gentlemen. Just add a lot of honey. I don't want to have to add a lot of more honey. I already add a lot. Oh. Did you get it all sorted out? I noticed you're very proud of your display box again.
I'm looking still. I'm still making up my mind.
I want a jar of powdered honey. I bought pollen. So to get onto the animal topic, I have heard through the grapevine that bee pollen is really good for allergies in your pets.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a jar. It finally arrived. And so guess who's going to be the guinea pigs? I mean, it can't kill them as bee pollen. So with Orion, you guys remember how he had the skin issues a little while ago. I started them back up on the process. One, because it extends the life of their dog food. And two, the Zen and Revive. It's supposed to be good for de-stressing. I don't particularly like it. But since you like frigging bergamot, I figured I don't know what it was. There was a lot of stuff. I can send bee pollen if you told me that. Well, is it your bee pollen? Because it's definitely better if I get it from direct the source. I know you got the whole farm. I'm not sure what you got on there.
Well, it's always better if you get it from your area, too.
True. Well, see, nobody around here sells the bee pollen as far as I'm aware. I'm going to have to ask the guy I get my honey from, because that's what I was going to say. One, apparently he's running out. And I
When spring revs up, it should get better.
hope so. 'Cause I don't know when he collects. I don't know if he waits till the end of the season, because he told me this was what he's got right now is his store from the last season.
Mm-hmm.
And I calculated it out. If I was to buy 2 jars from him every week to keep it would cost me like $3,000.
Oh wow.
What?
Hey, unlucky.
Hello, unlucky. And so, whatchamacallit? I totally blanked out. What the fuck was I talking about?
The
Oh,
bee
yeah.
pollen.
The bee pollen, and also so what I've been adding in with on top of the ground chia and the ground flax, I've been adding salmon oil into the dog's food, and boy, is Orion's skin getting better.
Yeah.
Massively so. Massively so. And I think Athena, it's partially allergies.
Uh-huh.
I have, it's her, Hendrix, Aria, and Atticus. And I think Orion. Oh, I like that color. Madam, you can't come up. Don't you act cute. Because you get mean. You get mean when you don't like what I'm doing. Girl, what did you do to your chin? Girl. Matt, before we go to bed, we got to make sure we give her the flea meds. Athena, she got to get that flea med tonight.
I'm not sure what color it is, though. Well, I mean, I know what color it says it is, but I can't tell if that's the actual color because it sat so long.
Can you hold it up? I can look. I can,
Because it looks like this color from here.
Right.
But if I turn it, it looks this color here. So I think it's this lighter color or something in between.
Open, let the air get in there, swirl the wand, and then shake it. What was Starman's tea that he can't find? Was it vanilla? Neither of that. Baby.
Uh-huh.
Is it passion fruit guava? Is that your Caribbean sensations? Rachel wants to know. She's real good at finding this shit. Which one again, Edie? Yeah, it's this one, Rachel. Yeah, but she's a hippie goddess, so you know what she could probably do? Find some asshole out in California that can make it for you, and then we could order it from them. So, I say it so lovingly, but that's just how I am. It's this right here. It was by Salada, and it's Caribbean passion fruit guava. Matt tends to like passion fruit and guava in most flavors. I think a modern take on what, baby? Off topic for all the nerds that like Randy Felt taste.
Oh, he's hilarious. He's it's a Australian comedian with a puppet, like a Muppet-like puppet.
But send me someone send me a link and I'll check afterwards. But I can see the look on your face. You're already looking for it a little bit.
Huh? Oh no, I'm
Australian puppet guy. Love that, man. Oh, did you see? I don't know when the documentary. Let me see. Turn it the other way. No. I mean, like, spin it.
Oh, this is a different color.
Okay, I was gonna say it looks metallic now. So how much did you shake it?
No, this is green taffy. I'm in a green mood, so.
What I'm gonna try to do is after I make sure to procure the way to get to you. I think I'm gonna treat myself to some more makeup and more nail polish. I haven't bought it in so long. All my shit's old. I don't even know where the hell I put it. I had it in here, and now I don't know where the fuck I put it. And it's Howie. I had a bad joke.
Oh God,
guys! Deep in the Amazon rainforest, there is a tribe of pygmies. Okay, and this tribe is very distinctive, but they're hard to find. But you always know them by their call from deep in the tall grass. They shout, "Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we?" Her eyes, she didn't know where it was going. She was worried. And they are called the Fakawi tribe. Okay, I think I found a place that tabs where that particular tea is in stock. Stop, Matthew! I told you. Rachel said she found your tea. I'm checking now because I think Starman's gonna owe you something. It's in Jersey. Do you think they do delivery? You think they do orders? I'll make that my score.
Some people just like puns. It's not me.
It doesn't. I think it did once upon a time, Rachel. It's saying that it no longer carries any of it. Oh.
Sounds like sheep when
Yeah.
he was looking for that game fuel and made me walk 3 blocks in Houston, Texas, in the humidity.
Uphill with no shoes in
Before a severe rainstorm. Wanted to kill that man so bad.
Let me tell you something. Now, I want you to remember that feeling when you tell me it's not that far of a walk. It's not that hot out, Cassie. I want you to keep that in mind in September. Those emotions right here.
Unlike there, you will not have this humidity causing chafing.
Let me tell you something. I create an entire ecosystem with my chafing. It ain't gonna be. There's gonna be a change, darling, in the weather. I
Trust me.
Too.
It'll be different. It's different here.
And every once in a while, Esteban, I have to tell people that joke because the problem is I love the punchline so much that I will randomly suddenly say, "Where's the Maui?" And so people have to know why that's coming out of my mouth, because otherwise they're like, "She got Tourette's," like, you know. So someone gonna think I'm a little tapped and more than usual. Okay.
I mean, she's definitely that.
What I tell you though, when I knew once I got this chair, out of all my cats, she would be the most thrilled. So, all right. I'm going to type to you something in private chat because I think it's something that's so unusual. It is an animal topic. I think it should be discussed. Before I discuss it, I want to ask you if you think we should.
Okay. I'm looking at private chat right now. Yeah, we should definitely talk about that.
Mm-hmm. So, and thing is, she did it to Starman the other day for the first time, and she's never done that in her life. Very weird. So, and this was happening before Zorro passed away, what I'm about to tell you guys. But it only happened when Axel felt like he was being ignored. It made sense. Ooh. Is that a navy or a teal? Here,
Teal.
I like teal. Okay.
Those.
I'm not going to say it. I'm going to put it on screen because I don't want it to get caught on by the papa.
I got these.
That's good, Lucky.
Feeling like green tonight, so I don't think I'm going to use this one. I don't like how it looks.
By the way, guys, I've already told her there is a condition for me to visit her. To do she has to let me have my nails done. I gotta be able to paint my nails. Just not that thing. Anyways.
I think I'll go with this.
So, I would go with that or the teal. You could do one nail that's teal and the rest like that. That would look good together. In my personal opinion. So, I'm just saying. So anyways. So as you all know, I call Axel an asshole. And there are several reasons why I do that. One of them being Axel, every once in a blue moon, gets a hair across his little booty and gets very annoyed that I'm ignoring him. Typically, this will happen in the morning. He doesn't usually care any other time of the day. But around mealtime, when he feels like he is, I guess, has his position threatened or he is being ignored and he wants food. And he will come in and he will act very sweet, very kind. He will roll all over me, and then to my back, he will turn and promptly piss on me. This has happened a total of 4 times in the time that I've owned Axel. He is going on... He was 2.5 when I found him in 2016. So he's heading on 11, 12, 13 years old, in that range. Okay? And he will do this. But the other night was the first time he has done it with 0 trigger. It was bedtime. I had accidentally passed out. See, and I thought that, Hunty, and normally I could attribute it to that, except for this time. I had passed out on the couch. It was time for Starman to get up for work. So I got myself all ready for bed, did my whole routine, got into the bed, and Axel was going around and going, brr, brr, and, talking to me. I am butt-ass naked, okay? There's no clothing on. There's nothing, disturbing him. There is no new animal in the house. We changed no routine. Nothing was different. And I've fallen asleep on the couch quite a few times. This is not a new occurrence. This is not at all. I fell asleep on the couch back in the apartments. I've done it several times a week here since we moved into the house. Crawled around. Starman said, well, before I get up to go to work, I want to spend a few minutes with you in bed. Not a problem, babe. You know what? Let's cuddle for a bit. So I was putting my lotion on my hands, and I have, as you guys know, the night mask for the Burt's Bees. I am in the middle of applying the night mask. All of a sudden, my back is burning. Because let me tell you something. It hurts. And I froze because Starman was next to me and he didn't even see it. I went, ooh! And I literally threw Axel. I'm not even joking. I took him and I threw him out the door. I just...
Deserved, yeah.
I was like, Matthew, get me an antibacterial wipe. Get the other fitted sheet. Now, why? I was so mad. And the thing is, guys, the reason why I say this is part of the reason why I insist on getting your cat fixed early. And I know people don't like this. I say it about dogs too, because guess what? Male dogs, I don't shivig it. Partly, I don't care about the whole controversy of hips or not. I would rather, make sure that things are taken care of.
I do, but I'd rather deal with the one inconvenience over the possibility of maiming my dog for the rest of his life.
For me, I haven't seen enough of the hip thing, but I will tell you from personal experience. Yeah, personal experience. The damage of pee-pee look at this bitch, can be thousands of dollars. It can be destructive on every level. Are you done? Is you good?
I will say when it comes to the leg lifting thing in dogs, age of being fixed may not matter as much as it does for some, because some dogs, like I have one of the puppies I gave away to my friend. He started before he was old enough for his balls to really have dropped. He started lifting his leg. And his brother, on the other hand, never lifts his leg, ever.
Wait, I'm lost. I wish I'd been here, but thank you for the cast timing. I'm not experiencing a stroke, right?
If you are, I am.
No offense, Scott, but I don't know what you said, darling. Maybe please have a redo. But see, that's the thing.
You're welcome, or I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Right. here's what I will tell you, Andy. That's what I tried, because the thing is, Axel comes into bed with me every night. I never kick him out. He is one of the cats that's allowed in bed. There's been no threat to his kitty supremacy. There's been no introduction of new animal. The only thing I can think of, Starman went out to fill the bird seed the other day. Okay? And when Starman went out to fill the bird seed, he starts laughing when he comes back in. I'm like, what? He goes, I don't know which cat did it. Not one of ours. He said, but one of the strays took a massive dump on our front doorstep. And I was like, and I know the exact time it happened, because at the time that it happened, Orion, out of nowhere, rushed to the front door the night before and was at the door. And I was like, the fuck is your problem, dude? Get away from the door. Like, I didn't know what it
fucking
was.
door alone.
Yeah, like, the door ain't doing nothing to you. And Penny, keep walking. Bitch. Yeah, you can sit in there, you pee on that, and I'm gonna kill you. Kill you. And so that's the only guess I have, is that there is a cat that is coming to the property close enough to the door. It's the only thing I can think of. But
Apparently, you scared Mikey or Hunty.
I do what I can, darling. I do what I can. But so that's where I'm at right now. And the reason why I say is, guys, I will say that I have been much more alert to, and see that you're right, Andy, because I have been paying attention. His otherwise actions have been completely normal. Nothing is different. He hasn't been, girlfriend, what you doing?
Trying to piss you off, that's all.
Oh no, she's standing like she wants to pee pee. What you doing? She is. No. No pee pee in my butt, my cubbies. Better not have. See, this one I expected from, because she's a little crossing the wires. This one, yes, anxiety Susie. I know. Again, the fun part of rescue kids, you get bitches like her. Whatchamacallit though. And see, the other day, she did it to Starman. See, I think it's because she gets scared about where she needs to go potty. And so it's easier for her to go. And I don't want her to, though. We have to get a new litter box. That's the problem. We need to get one for the areas she frequents, so that way we cover our bases. But yeah, so like I was checking Axel's behavior patterns. Nothing's changed. So I tell you this, guys, because it's really easy to get very angry, especially because for us, it is nothing but disgusting. For humans, it is nothing but gross.
Yep.
There is nothing around it. We only have one purpose for doo-doo and pee-pee, and that's it. Whereas for cats, that's a multi-purpose tool. And disgusting as it may be. And so that is why I wanted to share with you. You can try ammonia or pet. I tried those, Andy. They peed on the Pet Away bottle and where I sprayed it. The only things I found that work is, one, cleaning up the spots as much as possible, just cleaning them, and often redirecting where a tea vendor, let me see. See, Rachel just a little sleuth. Let's see. I will have Starman check this website. I'm gonna send him the link. Copy. Darling, I'm sending you a link. Research that and see if it's legit. If so, we can buy you more of your tea. Is it an unlimited supply? No, because they stopped making it. But
A little bit more never hurts.
that's very true. But whatchamacallit? For your surfaces like cubbies, maybe tinfoil. That's what I'm aiming for. Like, I haven't done it yet because the problem is, Andy, I've got so many that I have to make sure whatever method I use can resist multiple attempts. What Starman and I are planning on getting is that auto sprayer. I think that's going to be the best bet. There's this thing, it's an auto sprayer. And literally what it does is it motion detects your cat. So when it jumps up on the counter, it darts a little shot of water right onto their face.
Oh god, that's funny.
I love it. I love the idea. There's also the alarms, because if it'll have a little laser. As soon as the laser breaks, it's beautiful. So, and I saw it today. There was this little thing, and it said, owning a cat is hearing a gentle, soft clink from across the house late at night and screaming, "Let go of the butter!" And I was like, or screaming, "Get out of the sink. Get off of her."
Hearing that one strange noise at night and saying, "God damn it, you better not be puking on that."
Every time I hear a crash, honey, I'll go check. Like, he's immediate, because the thing is, Masha jumps on the counters. Again, 'twas no stroke, Scott's bad. What a pleasure to see you here. Oh, thank you, Scott. I gotta say, bud, it was a little...
We were slightly confused and a little worried for you.
Well, but thank you. It's very sweet of you. He always goes to the grease in the mug. Yeah, it's definitely... Zorro was real bad about that. Zorro was so bad. If he smelled any grease, he was on it. And I was like, now you know why you got diarrhea. Thank you. And it's bad. They've all been acting up. Ever since he passed away, they've all been acting up. And it goes in waves. And I'm hoping in another few months, once they've all adjusted, it'll be okay. Then, of course, I'm going to introduce the kittens into the populace, and that's going to be super fun. The benefit is they've been on the ground floor this whole time. So that's going to lend to it. This time, the cats are much more adjusted than they were before. Orion barely notices the kittens, so you know.
Yeah, well, and on the plus side, it's not like the kittens will be a new smell and everything. It's just
Right.
new presence in general. So
Well, sometimes Dante decides he's going to show everyone he's around as well. So, and that's something where the boys have been doing that. But the thing is, it didn't happen the day that he did that.
it could just be one of those things where the timing just seemed right to him.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because especially as like Dante and everything get older, and they haven't been fixed yet.
No, none of them. I haven't been able to do any of that stuff. Again, that's been like to what that Shura, I forget what it was. I literally sat down and I've really thought about it. The litter we used to get, the big bag over here, that bag of litter from Walmart used to cost $9. It costs $16 now. The pet food I used to buy, the cans were $1.35. Now they're $3.48. The pet bag of food just went up again. It was originally $28, then went up to $38. Now they're $42. The dog food, the pet rolls I used to get, the fresh pet was $12. Now it's $23. You know, everything's going up in price, so I have not been able to, because, like, again, that's a lot of extra money. The extra money I would have had for the kittens, I have to
feeding everybody. Yeah.
feeding everybody. And I mean, thankfully, especially with Sunny and Luna. Luna's a fucking degenerate. She eats outside a house home. Like, whenever I put the food out, now I'm gonna show you guys. You see that little, circle, the little worship circle of bowls. There's over here, how many? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have roughly 13 bowls over here. So that way I spread out the food a little bit. Luna takes out 3 of those bowls on her own and she'll bully others to get to them.
Oh, wow.
Bag of playground. The problem is, Andy, and I don't know how new you are around here.
He's pretty new.
You can ask this one. I have to get the silicone litter. I really don't have a choice. So clay litter or any other kind already kind of messed me up. But in June, I got very, very sick. And the reason I got very sick was because these litter boxes it was around the time I introduced Athena to the general populace. They all started peeing a lot more as a result. And my heat had gone out. My AC had gone out in the house. So the heat had done it. So the humidity was up. There was a lot more pee. We were only a couple of days out from getting fresh litter. And the sinus infection I got was so bad, in a week, I lost like 20 pounds? I went down.
It was like 14 pounds. It was pretty.
It was pretty severe. And I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I cried. I was in constant pain. And we have not gone back to clay litter at all. And I only came close to it once afterwards. And that's why I drink the local honey like it's an addiction now. Yeah, Hunty, didn't you know about that? Nope, actually got tooth cyst from cat scratch fever. Yeah, cat scratch fever is real. A lot of folks don't realize that is a real thing.
Not just a song.
Not just a song. I thought Hunty was around then.
No, that was last year, so it's quite a bit. It was a bit ago now.
I could have sworn she was already in the community by then. But so when this happened, guys, I had to change a lot of stuff and I had to spend a lot more money. So now, like, I will put aside other bills. If these litter boxes start to get even a little close to wrong, I have to throw out $150, but I don't care. I got to get the litter boxes changed. Maybe it wasn't as active. Maybe. Because that's what you got to realize something, Hunty. Before that, I was putting out a video every week consistently. I was streaming I was never late.
She was getting ready to put out, she'd set aside all this time to do all this stuff. And just as she was getting ready to do it, she got sick.
Massively. And it threw me off. It's one of the reasons why I lost my second job. Because right after I started working for this woman and doing all this stuff, I got immediately extremely sick. And it put us behind financially in a lot too, because we lost in that month $700 to $900 worth of revenue that we get in my family in this household, which put us behind on bills, which put us behind on a bunch of shit. It was a whole tumble.
Yep.
It was very rough. I remember my brain is doodle in school. Black Cats, you have been here for years. Stop it. You've been here for a long ass time, and I can go by our Instagram for that, kid. But you were definitely here.
Yeah, Black Cat was definitely here.
And yeah, Black Cat's essentially been here since the beginning. I can tell you unequivocally, most of the people that show up on this chat, with the exception of a few, have been here since the beginning. So like Moon, Edie, Rachel, Black Cat, Esteban, Red Fox, Desert Jack, I think came a little while afterwards. Pluribus. It was stressful purely because it made me realize that as I'm getting older, I only assumed the allergies that would change would be the ones that were in nature, because I moved. I've been around cats my whole life, but that was the first time that the cats themselves cause me damage. So I have been very diligent with the local honey, which has helped me out a lot. It's just very whatchamacallit. It's very good for me.
Mom says toilet train them.
But Mama, I only got one toilet. And
That would be bad.
I got 14 of them. Hello, Desert Jack. I just mentioned you. Thank you, honey. And so that's why it's like, and now, so actually, I did need to talk to you guys about something. So my boss is going away out of country for a month. So guess who is literally going to replace her for a whole month? Now, hopefully, it doesn't. What is BPOM? I have no idea. Yes, and then Desert, you've been here since the beginning because Alan interviewed me only like a month and a half into me being a YouTuber. Like, I've had my YouTube for almost 18 years, but posting, Alan was the first person to notice me before anyone else. It was Alan. I don't count Blair White. I don't count Gothics because one,
Friends.
Gothics, like he's my friend, and Blair I met because of Gothics. So,
it's not about the topper, Mom. It's about the line to the bathroom.
I don't need to be behind the cats in the bathroom line. And as we've already established, mine are vindictive. They'll piss on me. Then I gotta take a shower and go potty. Is 18 years accurate? Yes. The math is mathing. My YouTube was made May 26th, 2006. And how I know it's 18 years is Starman's and my anniversary is May 26th, 2006. It's been 18 years. My YouTube was made, I think, 4 or 5 months after YouTube was made. I have been on YouTube since its inception. I've been here since the beginning. I feel old. Hunty, you're younger than me. By a lot. YouTube low-key raised me. See, oh, you did my suggestion and it looks so nice. It actually looks like that should be on your avatar. That feels like your avatar's nails. Body.
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
No, but then I go right back to needing to put litter in it.
No, you train them to use it like a. I mean, you don't necessarily have to put litter in it, but you.
The problem is when
take
you
it out and dump it
kids,
once a month.
You're gonna have somebody fighting to be on it because I've had 3 using litter boxes at the same time, and the problem with again having this many is when you do that, the other issue you have is someone will stake out the litter box, feeling that they own it to prevent the others from using it. So all it goes from is being a box of litter to a porta potty, and then
just get 3 of them.
Huh?
Just get 3 of them, put them right next to each other.
In any other situation, I would. I just feel like this is the recipe for disaster. I'll quicker train Orion to use the porta potty. Which have I shown you guys public pictures of Orion?
Mm-hmm.
There's a video of him. Let me see if I can share. Hold on. I gotta see if I can save this video. Because if I can, he's talking back to me in it, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I got.
The one thing I always hate about doing my nails is no sooner do I finish getting them painted than I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. And I know they're still too wet to do anything. It's part of why I'm doing them now, because generally I don't have to use the bathroom right now. So it seems like a safe time. You know, I'm occupied, I'm chatting, having fun. I know that I've gone to the bathroom shortly before I've done this in preparation. And so it's like, maybe, just maybe, I can get through this without fucking up my nails. Because if there's one thing I can't stand, it's when you fuck up the nail polish and then you can feel that texture in it. It drives me nuts. I like my nail polish to be smooth, so I can't feel anything.
The little lines, little.
Mm-hmm. Little rough texture on them. Mm-mm. sheep blow on them. Hey, Esteban. Good night.
Good night.
I see. I don't mind the feeling of nail polish on my nails. As long as it's not like, I mean, there's some heavy polishes out there that get kind of glunky feeling on your nails. So as long as it's not that, I'm good.
I just don't like too much nail polish on my nail.
Yeah, well, that's part of why I like her polish is because it's only made to do 1 or 2 coats. 3 if it's one of the really thin ones. I don't normally have to do more than 3 coats.
It let me download them. Hold on, this is super cute. Who wants to see a really cute video of Orion and Greta as a baby?
Everybody.
Are you ready, guys? This is how we used to be able to play with Greta.
Oh my god, look at how little he is.
Look at how the baby.
He's Sydney size.
Look at how clean my house used to be able to be. I could have decorations and vases.
He doesn't know what to do.
Hear how sore my throat used to be all the time?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I used to sound all the time. We thought it was just because I had a bad immune system. Athena, stop, honey.
You guys are too much.
There's the first one. I downloaded 3 videos. They're so cute. Hold on, there's more, guys. There's more. Come on in. Watch this. This is one of my favorite videos of him when he was a baby.
You get over here. You get over here. Hey, I said no. I said no. No. No.
Oh.
Wait. I said no. No.
Yeah.
No. No. Don't. No. You don't talk back to me. No. No. Good boy. No. I said no. Just your back to her. Yeah, you. I'm the mother now.
Oh, did you hear yourself?
Wait.
The dog have learned to say no.
Orion, come here. Come here, buddy. Leave Athena alone. Come here. Come here. Did you hear yourself? Come here. Up. Up. Did you hear me making fun of you on the camera? Oh, Orion. Did you hear your puppy self screaming? Is that what it was? Yeah. Oh, my baby boy. He's very upset. You see, he had to sit in the crate while we did the laundry in the bedroom.
Oh no.
Wife was so hard for him. And there's one more video. I listened to my voice from that time, and my throat hurts just hearing it. Let me see. Come on. I think this was directly after that video.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Poor Greta.
She got her ass beat all the time, but she loved it.
I was more thinking, at one point she thought she was the queen of the house. She could do what she wanted to with that itty bitty puppy. Then he got big.
You know what's funny? I say that in this video. I think I say almost exactly that.
That's funny.
Why can't you believe he's bigger than her and gives her a run for her money?
I say almost. I was like, can't wait till he's bigger and gives her a run for her money. Oh Lord, did I eat my fucking words with that? I was thinking 80 pounds, 70 pounds, 100. Hi, Nova. Come here. Nova. Come here. Come here. Come here, Nova. Come here. There. Come on. Really, Ryan? Anytime someone gets attention other than him. Anytime. You are so spoiled. Oh yeah, part of the reason I can tell you right now, even watching those videos now, knowing what I know now, I can see things even in those videos that I did wrong that led to how he is today. Because I treated him like I treated Greta. No, you getting weird tonight. I treated him like a regular dog. And despite the fact that he was so cute and small, Orion is not a regular dog.
You treated him like I might treat my dogs, which, I mean, if I'm a little roughhouse with Sydney, he might bite me a little harder, but it's not going to really harm well, I mean, he could potentially puncture me, but I'm also careful to make sure he knows better than to bite that hard. But in the end, I don't have to worry about his bite force breaking anybody. So,
and see, with me, with Greta, I was able to teach her not to do that just by teaching no bite. And the thing is with Orion, he does understand no bite, but I have to remember that Orion has different instincts than Greta. Orion has a different prey drive than Greta. And Orion has a different strength than Greta. And at the time, Orion was my second dog ever. But the biggest dog I'd ever trained. Until that point, I'd only trained 50 pounds and below. And I'd only trained females. And I'd only trained dogs that were bred to be in the home. Backyard and mutts and everything else. No matter what Orion's breed is, he was bred to do a job. He came from working lines. Everyone that's looked at him has said that. He acts like he came from working lines. And he absorbs and processes things differently than normal dogs. And I can show that just from when I have him and Greta sit side by side and I give them the same command. And you can see it. Orion becomes laser focused, whereas Greta is all like, you can see in the way they react and the way that they time themselves. Orion will go almost deathly still. Whereas Greta is twitching and going all over the place and getting excited. And so the thing is, I didn't quite understand that at the time. I knew what a working class dog was. I understood the idea. I did not understand. Come here, bitch.
I didn't know about the implications.
Exactly. Literally the words, I did not understand the implications. Had I known then what I know now, I never would have done a laser pointer with him. I would have been very different with how I handled. I would have had the electric collar from jump. He would have had the electric collar from day one. I would have handled a lot of the ways that I treated him differently. The dog park would have been a completely different experience. Because I still don't think there was anything wrong technically with the dog park. I believe in how I handle the dog park and how I built him up with the laser pointer and with the dog park that created that. On top of it, I wouldn't have brought him at such a young age. I would have continued to bring him to the pet store because the only reason he started his reactivity is because he got attacked at the dog park. And that is what the catalyst was. And a lot of folks say, well, one time of being attacked doesn't make a difference.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. There are dogs that can live in the same house for their entire lives, and all it takes is one negative interaction, and those dogs will never be the same again. So don't say it can't happen. I forgot about the implications. Oh my God, I didn't think about it. Guy who didn't like musicals. and it's again. This is why I tell people, and I've always been like this, you don't get an animal you don't understand. You can't go and get a Cane Corso and expect it to act like a lab or a Chihuahua or any, like, For instance, that's why I do believe Cane Corso is somewhere in Orion's DNA, because he never used to be reactive to the windows and the doors because we lived in the apartments. And they said it. They said one day you're Cane Corso because it's instinctually in them to be protective, to be, that way. All it takes is one time, and suddenly they're not good with strangers anymore. And again, I remember because Orion used to be great with people walking up to the car. And then one day it was 90-something degrees outside, and they were hot. And so I went into Sonic because I wanted to get them vanilla ice cream, which I know is not great for them, but the dogs were warm, and it was one of the best ways to cool him off quickly because he wouldn't drink the water. That was too difficult for him. The ice cream was the better way to do it. So we're in the car. Orion, usually fantastic. These two girls saw him in the drive-thru, and they wanted to say hi to him. And I was like, just be careful. I had the AC blasting. He was okay 1 minute. And then the next minute, he was flipping out. And I said, I'm sorry. He's really stressed. This, that, and the other. And they were like, it's not a problem. He is really cute, though. And the next time I took him out, that little girl was banging on the window like I told you guys about. And ever since then, he's been a little different about meeting people at the window. I have to make sure that it's not a hot day out. It cannot be hot out whatsoever. I don't take them out at all now. If it's over 75 degrees, they stay home because it's not fair to them. Orion gets very stressful. He's just like me. He hates the heat. He doesn't enjoy it. Hell, the only reason we were able to introduce the other cats into the household and get the electric collar really working was because at the time the AC was out, and we were like, this is the best time to force it out of him. He's too tired to do anything. And it was truly the case, and he still has a hard time with some of them. And yours are technically working lines.
Yeah, they were bred because of the breeds that they came from. They were bred as ratters. They were bred to protect, basically, grain, and they would have them on ships and, basically take care of everything and make sure that the vermin weren't in the supply. Now, because partly they are Yorkie, a lot of that
I'm listening.
became a... Yeah, you're listening and I'm doing my thing on my nails at the same time.
I'm listening and taking photos of Hendrix.
Yeah.
And you're doing your nails. We're being adults.
I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm not good at it.
I can sometimes breathe and talk.
And not all the time.
You're acting like I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say a damn word.
They were ratters.
They're ratters, and so they have, when it comes to prey drive, they have a very motion-activated prey drive. So a great example is Vincent. He can walk through the living room, normal walk. If he walks through the living room, everything's fine. Nobody cares unless Sydney's feeling playful. He might want to play with him a little bit, but it's, there's no stress. Everybody's cool. Now, if he runs, then it's an entire little pack of yappy dogs after him the entire way out of the house.
And see, that's the thing. It's like, it's not every cat that runs. It's only certain ones with Orion. He doesn't shivagate when most of the cats go running. But the ones that do not want to see him, he always, he gets right up in their face. Like, Sunny is the worst. Like, he will purposely, he hears me giving Sunny attention. He purposely turns from what he's doing. Knowing Sunny, like that day that I got off stream and I turned around and he had all a bloody nose, it was Sunny.
Yep.
And it was either Sunny or Calliope because they don't want to see him. He knows they don't want to see him. So, yes, baby.
Not the same speed.
But it has the same label.
You come by, you can see this brand.
Oh, that
And the
stinks.
ingredients are not exactly the same.
Oh. Rachel, it's not the same one, but we thank you for looking. We're just gonna have to go to a professional tea maker and see if they can remake it for him. We still got a whole box of it so they could, take a taste and do all that and go from there.
Read the ingredients.
But listen, even I will tell you this. I had it was a hair conditioner. and the hair conditioner was the same ingredients, but the quality was different and the amount was different. And so that's the thing. It can change a lot of stuff. So even if you add the same ingredients, if it's too much guava, not enough passion fruit,
I'm just saying having the ingredients list is a good place to start.
Right. I'm hoping I can get someone to make it. But Rachel, we appreciate you. I'm also not going to go too long tonight, guys, because I did a lot of messed up. I don't want to mess my throat up this week.
You did a what?
I don't want to go too long tonight.
All right.
Because after messing my throat up like that, I don't want to push my limits. I'll have to ask the actual hippies. They may have something underground. Go get that underground tea.
My thing here is picturing underground hippies.
What would that look like? They like the sun too much.
Some do, some don't. Obviously there's underground hippies, so.
It's true. I think that would be the pot hippies. And they'd all be under black lights. Everything they wear is neon. Just getting a whole. All right, well, let me say goodnight to my babies. Ryan, Greta. Are you going to bed soon? Oh, okay. But I want to watch another episode when we're all set. We started another anime. Come here, baby. See, this is the problem. Once we do the command, they get very upset. Come here, Greta. Up. Come here, you filthy bitch. Hi. Mwah. Night, night. Orion, come here. Orion. Get your butt over here, boy.
But I was told it's bedtime.
I know, right? We didn't even technically tell it to them. They just heard the command. Get back here.
Give me kisses.
All right, go to bed. Go on. How do you find confidence? Through support within yourself. Both. So another creator that I'm friendly with asked me the same question. And I don't know if Hara's going to have, because she's pretty confident, all things considered. This young lady, shut up, you are. In a lot of ways, to be able to state your opinions the way that you do and with the force that you do, you have to have some level of confidence, young lady.
Oh, no, I just have a very big level of lack of awareness.
Same difference. You lack the awareness to dislike yourself on that level. So here's what I will tell you guys. And every time I say it, people say don't believe me. I was a really quiet kid.
I believe it.
Yeah. When I tell you guys this is my existence, I would go to school, I would keep my head down, I would just draw, and I would daydream all day long. I would just daydream in my head. And I didn't want to make people upset. I wanted people to like me. I didn't want to cause any problems. I didn't want to bother anybody.
I was the one expected to be in the power.
They literally voted you, didn't they?
They all looked at me when they mentioned how it's always a loner kid.
So Starman was so bad, like they called him Hallway Jesus. And they said he was most likely to be in a tower with a shotgun. So, rifle, forgive me, I forgot the firearm. So to give you an idea of the kind of misfits we are, I was voted most likely to be a cat lady. Anyways, so
I mean, they weren't wrong.
I succeeded. What? Oh, your picture? Do it. Get me a good one. He's gonna send me a picture of him in high school. I'll put it up on here for you guys. Send it to me on Discord. So, I still got bullied a lot. Anytime I raised my hand, if I got the answer wrong, people made fun of me. I got bullied by the teaching staff. I got bullied by my friends. I got bullied by my brother. Everyone bullied me. And, it occurred to me around the time that Starlight died. Starlight was my childhood cat. And I've showed you guys. Oh, actually, babe, bring me that picture book from earlier. I think one of your high school photos is in there. The one that's all bent up. It's in the bag pile next to my nightstand. When Starlight died, I think at 13 years old, especially now, hindsight 2020, it's completely normal at 13 to be utterly devastated that the cat you've had since you were 5 years old died.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's completely normal. And you know, I had lost my grandpa when I was 11, I lost my grandmother when I was 12, and then I lost my cat when I was 13. So like every year I had a major death. And it was a lot for me. And I realized when they made fun of me for my grandpa dying on Thanksgiving, when they made fun of me for my grandma dying in the old folks home, and when they made fun of me for my cat dying, I realized that no matter what I did, people hated me. And they hated me a lot. Like, oh yeah, in the middle of class, the dude that supposedly had a massive crush on me, I didn't find out till after I graduated middle school. He said, "Oh, your grandpa died of a heart attack? What happened? Did the turkey pop out of the oven and scare him?" And everyone laughed.
Lame.
Everyone thought it was hilarious, and I'm like, and I'm still hearing taps playing in my head because the soldiers handed me the flag. And I remember the guns going off, and then I realized at 11 years old, I'm going to have to redo that someday when my own father dies. So to give you guys an idea, do not worry. Do not worry, Hunty. My mom took a teacher by the throat into a closet. Don't worry, my mom made them pay. So to give you guys an idea of why I am the way I am, I realized no matter how quiet I was, no matter how nice I was still getting bullied. I was told there weren't enough drugs to make me look good. There wasn't enough opiates on the planet to make me bearable. That I didn't have a gender, I was a Cassie. So I understand what it feels like. You know, I told you guys about the songs my friends wrote about me. And so when all this happened, I said to myself, no matter what I do, they all hate me. I'm tired of hating me. I'm tired of getting mad at the person in the mirror. Well, if you want to give me the book anyway, babe. But I was tired of worrying about what others thought about me, if somebody liked me or not. I was just tired of it all. And so that's when I decided no matter what, I would like me. I would fight.
It should be in you.
Oh, I really like these horror. You guys want to see Starman as a baby? Just to give you an idea. Look at how stinking cute he was. He was
It's
fatter than me as
adorable.
an infant. And so, I was teased for that too, Rachel. I got made fun of for not listening to modern music because I couldn't afford to buy it. And so my confidence stems from the fact that I force myself, because trust me, guys, there's a lot of times that I will make a choice and put out a video or make a comment online, and there's a split second where I'm like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. And then I go, but then I would feel regret. Then I would feel regret with myself. Because the thing is, I don't want to lie to myself. I don't want to regret the choices I make, which is one of the reasons why I'll rescue, despite the fact that, yeah, it makes me broke and I will take all the animals in, because I never want to sit there and worry to myself what happened, or regret that I didn't make a certain choice, or regret that I didn't do something. So my confidence stems from the forceful, bitch, get out your own way. I will love you no matter what, because, and this is where I'll get religious, the only other person that has been there for me 100%, there's never been a time they've let me down, has been God. God gave me me. When I prayed super hard for signs to make right decisions, he was there. There's always a guide. There's always a sign. It's not easy. There are a lot of days where you have to be stronger than usual. But it is beyond worth it. I would never want to. I would rather have the amount of people that dislike me now, I still get the comment all the time. The other day, someone got mad at me because of the collab I did with Body Honesty Project. Starson, what the fuck is their name? Jamie, Jaden, Jordan. Jordan goes by they, him pronouns. I know. Well, I've lost respect for you. Okay, who are you? And I'm not saying that I don't respect that I have an audience and that you guys are part of why, but at the same time, you want me to change my opinion because you feel it's immoral. I feel it's immoral to lie to somebody who's clearly got mental health issues. You want me to compromise my morality for what you perceive to be better morality. It's not how it's going to go. Do I hate myself for it? No, I sleep like a baby in the zero gravity position. So when anybody asks me, how do you sleep at night? On a $4,000 bed, with my head raised at a 45-degree angle, my knees slightly above my heart, and typically not snoring because my soft palate is not blocked. And that's how I am. I tell it to Starman, I tell it to everyone I know. You are not going to be able to do it at first, but once you get in the habit of forcefully loving who you are, it's a lot harder to break that habit. It's, Matt, what are you talking about? There's one right here. What do you mean? It's you and Kevin.
Oh, look at that.
There's Starman with 3 of his siblings. They were babies, so come on.
Focus!
Damn it! Do it!
Because it's catching my finger. Son of a whore. This is when having carpal tunnel really doesn't help because my hand is shaking so bad and I'm trying. But either way, you saw it for a second. You saw it. That was the man's. And what is this? Oh, and here's him as an elementary student. Need to be no baby. See, we both have buck teeth. And so I know I intentionally made myself my own hype. Exactly. Hype yourself up. It's so worth it. It's not easy. It's not an immediate thing. It's going to take you a hot minute to be able to do it, but it is worth it. It is beyond worth it. Because it is the greatest love story you'll ever know. And I know it sounds really cliche and lame, but it's true.
There's a word we used for that, but it worked better back in the 90s. They get upset if you use it now.
Oh my god, it's so me.
That wasn't the one I meant, but that one works too.
It's close enough. It's close enough. Let me see. Hold on. And now I shout at Starman. I will shout to my husband, "Hey, babe, you're gay."
I tell Sheep he's gay all the time. He denies it, but he is.
We know. We understand.
He's gay and I'm a man.
Well, I'm gonna send it to you because I've got personal, private stuff on the one with Starman. I swear to God, I do so many things in a Cracker Jack duct tape kind of way. I swear to God. There's the button right there, you stupid asshole. I'm so smart. Yeah, here you go, guys. There's Hallway Jesus.
Yeah, yep.
Look at my handsome man. I made him. I made him plump. I had to keep throwing the food at him, and then by the time I didn't want to be plump, too late. I get that. Never mind. This is Never mind, YouTube. Zesty sheep. Yeah, right? Even at school in the art department, when you say something, do you know what you say? Yes. Do you know what gay means? Happy. Didn't the Flintstones say they can have a gay old time?
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you, I was talking about it, and we have a chat with all the Bopo people. I really want my hair back. I feel like once I have my liberal hair back, my views are gonna go up because they're gonna be like, oh, it's an SJW. Also, guys. Ah, shit.
She moved.
Aren't you so precious? Yeah, you're so precious. The problem is my fat on my arm brushed her whiskers and it was over.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Ah.
Yeah, I need to do something with my hair. It's time.
You should get a deep maroon or a purple.
I have had my hair a lot of things. Now, here's the problem. If I decide to do an actual color, we're talking about $600 of work. Because I have a lot of hair.
200 for me.
And it takes, and I love my stylist so much. She's so careful and she does such an amazing job. But I don't know that I want to spend that much money.
Well, the thing is, I want to spend the money, but the thing is, what I just got through stating.
I also don't want to spend that much time in the salon.
Oh yeah, when I go, because it's her house. But that's like a 5-hour affair because what she's got to do, because of my delicate scalp, one, because I have half gray, half not gray, you can see, now you guys all can tell how little I used to venture out into the sun before when I streamed. I was like, your hair was so black. You can see it is not black anymore. And that's not because of the grays. You can see my red highlights are coming out because I have to venture out into nature so much now. But anyways.
No, I am not buying a box of dye. Do I look retarded?
Exactly, because they have to do it in stages for me. But then my scalp bleeds, which is super fun, and they have to do it in the stages to get it all done. And then we got to do. I think what I'm gonna do to make it simpler, because what always takes longer is that I do the galaxy hair. And while I love the galaxy hair, I ain't got the fucking dye.
Let me see if I can send you this picture. Where'd my phone go?
I'm thinking of getting solid blue or turquoise. Not blue, solid teal or turquoise. I'm not sure. Box dye destroys your scalp, hunty.
Box dye is awful for you.
That's how you turn your hair into melted plastic. I know, not from experience, but because I have 3 friends that have done it. I have to build my own hair because the lady I usually go to doesn't do it anymore. Oh, braid your own hair. Hello, Axel. I was telling everyone about you.
Where was I? I finally got back into my Facebook account so I can show you this.
Will we?
Yeah.
You know what you have to do.
Remember how to use Facebook?
You need to add me.
Oh, right. I need to do that. Yes, you're right. I need to do that. Where was I? Oh, wow. That's my cousin.
Not her cousin.
No, I need to remember how to use Facebook.
Black Cats, how much hair you got?
Photos. There we go.
Fucking hours. I had 3 feet of hair and it didn't take that long. You know, technically from Providence, but I'll take it. Let me tell you something. The other day, one of my coworkers, I said his name and I said it very Rhode Island. And he's like, oh, everyone always pronounces my name differently. I'm like, this isn't like, I don't know how to say your name. I said, Rhode Islanders don't use R's. And I'm like, when you guys have heard me, when I get thick in it, when my accent's really popping out.
How do I save pictures from Facebook?
You gotta click on it, go onto the 3 dots, and then you save photo.
I don't see 3 dots.
She's on her phone, babe. Hold down on it. You'll feel the vibrate, the pop, and then the window will come up. Send me a screenshot of your thing. Text it to me. Or hold on.
I'll put it in Discord.
All right, I'm coming. We're being elderly right now. Okay, hold on, guys. How many women over 35 does it take to figure out Facebook?
I'm 42. Give me a break.
Said over 35. I was giving you a moment.
I know how old I am.
It's like, excuse you, I am older.
Hey, McCracken, how you doing?
How dare you call me younger? Hello, McCracken. Right? I was told I don't... Again, come here, you. Now, I was telling everyone about your escapades. Yeah.
So I sent you that screenshot. And
Okay, let me think. Okay, I see why you can't see it. You have to, so it's still loading it. You have to scroll up and down, go through the photos, and then go back. It's gonna take you a minute. Facebook does it to me too. So
it's loading all the pictures?
Yeah. So sometimes when you're looking through the photos, what's happening is it's still loading that you're looking through it because depending on how many photos you got on there.
Okay.
So I've got like 30,000 photos on my Facebook, so it's totally understandable that it takes me a hot minute.
Here is a picture of Grace.
It's a silk scarf. It helps not hurt her hair.
Huh?
Someone asked if that's a towel on your head, and I was like, no, it's a silk scarf.
No, it's actually because the headset, even at its smallest point, is just a little bit too big. So I need like that much extra padding, so I just wrapped that around it.
But you use silk because it doesn't damage your hair.
Oh yeah, I use silk, so because silk's better for your hair. It's just like I sleep on a silk pillow. Where the fuck did that go?
I have a bonnet. The bonnet gives me headaches. So I tried to use the bonnet, and it did work at keeping my I don't know what this is, and I'm afraid to pronounce it in case it's a troll thing.
Ayahuasca? I don't think that's a troll thing.
I worry. I don't trust anything now. Thoughts on the Midwest? It
exists?
It's there.
All right. Show people that picture, because that's Grace the day I got her.
Look at it. We don't use, guys.
Yeah, that's the only time they ever stood upright.
You guys are guys.
That was with me, too.
Do you care if I show them the other picture? It's going to show up when I click on it.
Go ahead. That's fine.
Oh, look at those little ears, guys. Oh, my God.
That was Grace's an itty bitty baby.
Greta's ears stood up once. I have them in a photo somewhere on my Facebook. And then look at this hot mama.
That was with the dark hair.
See, I told you, you'd look good with the maroon. Is that a dog behind? Wait. Me? It's a cat. My dogs are in bed, and they are not that small. Gracie was so small.
Here we go. Do I have a better picture? Shit. Well, we'll try this one first.
Actually, these are all on my... Wait a minute. These are all on my Twitch. I've never had this many people on Twitch. What happened?
Oh, that's Twitch.
Hold on. I've got ATK247, Pinecone Man, Red Chobby. Hello, everybody. Where'd you all come from? Hi.
We're happy to see you.
Hey, Faye, how you doing, baby?
But now I'm getting ready to head off soon anyways, kids, because it's trying to be gentle to my throat. All the work I did
Come
today.
on, you son of a bitch!
On CS2? What's CS2?
What is CS2?
I don't know. I'm not a Twitch enough person for that. Faye, what does that mean?
I love Taco Bell.
I haven't eaten Taco Bell in years. Let me think.
I don't blame you.
Would be a chicken chalupa, okay, with just chicken, cheese, and lettuce, which is literally how I have to say it to them, or they'll get it wrong. Burgers, because hot dogs make my stomach upset these days. But it's definitely burgers.
All these good pictures, but I can't get it to behave.
Hot and bothered. Nice to seeing you. Twitch is lame. Come to YouTube to hate the people here instead.
We're on YouTube.
No. That's
oh, Hunty wants everybody else to be on YouTube. Come on, this is. It's not cooperating.
Counter-Strike, I think. Oh, well. Oh, Counter-Strike 2.
Why would you be on Counter-Strike 2?
I never even played it. Horizon and Borderlands are on mine. Favorite ethnicity?
People have a favorite ethnicity? That's kind of weird.
Oh, I don't worry about that, Red Chobby. You're gonna find out real quick. That don't bother me none. Any pics of Taco Bell? I literally have not had Taco Bell. I genuinely can't remember the last time I've eaten Taco Bell. I think the last time I had it was a breakfast order. I was still working for the mattress store, and I went through the drive-thru. They still had the biscuit taco at the time.
I didn't remember them ever having a biscuit taco.
Can you?
Oh my
draw it?
god, this thing hates me. Fuck. I'm just
As a Norwegian, I have my fave ones. Who is saying? I don't know. Faye Queen. You're craving it so bad. Listen. I'll tell you right now. Baja Blast High. No, you know what? And it's Black Cat saying, "Ooh." I just saw what you sent to me. I wasn't even paying attention. See, that's what I want to do. I'm thinking that, but it's not enough hair. But see, I don't trust Black Cats because you see, she lie. She lie about food. She tells me bad food things. If it's me, I ain't stopping. Starson, can I get a sandwich? Who wins in a fight, Jack in the Box or McDonald's? Jack in the Box, because I don't see McDonald's employees throwing hands. They're usually the ones getting thrown at. But if it's Waffle House wins every time. Cat is untrustworthy. Yes. What did you lie about? I'm Popeyes every time. KFC. They don't throw hands. Popeyes employees are always in the ghetto because they get I don't know why, but every Popeyes I know is in a bad neighborhood. I'm voting the Popeyes. I'm taking them to fight.
All right. Show them those.
You missed my comment. Any McDonald's? Nope. I don't take pictures of my food, and I don't eat at McDonald's. I'm fat off of home cooking.
I do take pictures of my food.
Waffle House or Bass Pro Shop employees? Waffle House.
Waffle House for sure.
Bass Pro Shop employees are fucking soft. They soft as hell. Chick-fil-A will throw the Lord... Right. Chick-fil-A will throw a Bible at you. They ain't throwing hands. But they will show you to the fight in a neat and orderly fashion.
You gonna show them those pictures?
Oh, shit. They're asking me too many questions.
I noticed. That's why I reminded you.
I'm getting bombarded here. No.
She doesn't know how to handle it, folks.
I'm getting so much attention. Oh, I didn't see these ones. Look at this. Ooh.
Those are the various colors my hair has been.
I don't like about nothing. I will take pictures of things that I cooked. My sister-in-law likes going and taking pictures. Like, I only like taking pictures of food that is pretty. Like, if the food is like been crafted and looks really nice, I like this. This looks like a filter. It almost doesn't look real.
Yeah, no, that's my actual hair. And what I would do is so the ends there are that blue that's up above, but it's faded out. So I would actually let it grow out. Red Chopper, if you're uncomfortable, you can leave.
Yeah, Bobby, Faye is my friend. Like, we stream Sunday nights together. It's not that big a deal, my friend.
But
well,
yeah, so as it would grow out, I would just dye my roots a different color.
See, I really like that it didn't look real. It looked like a filter that you put on.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wish because there was another one like at my graduation that I had that was but the only one I have really is with my hat on. And so it's hard to really see it.
I appreciate that, Chabi, but I'm gonna let you in on something right now, honey, just so that way you understand. I don't know how new you are to here, so I'm gonna be. We the kind of conservative girls that we talk rough, we make bad jokes, we make dirty jokes. It takes a lot for us to feel threatened by anything, and usually if I'm really good friends with somebody, I'm gonna be really raunchy.
That's
We're
the
gonna
best.
make dirty jokes.
Come on, really?
We're gonna make some dirty jokes, especially me and Faye Queen.
Oh, I forgot about that picture.
I'm like, hey baby, what you doing? And I'm like, hey baby. So that's just how we are. It's just how it is. I appreciate it.
I'm upset I can't find a better picture.
But it is never put into honest context. And the thing is, if they are, we just ignore them. Because we get it all the time. We do you spit 3? I know you're probably trying to make fun of me at that point, but if you got buck teeth, you do it. Don't even lie. You go. And normally I do it aiming at a fly. And I feel so cool when I do it. I wanna like.
Yeah, so I can't find the picture I want, so that's fine. They ignore me and I don't even say shit.
That's because you're in the room.
You're right there. Here, let me unmute you. You want to talk some shit? No, you don't?
I'm gonna say.
I don't know, words.
I'm intimidated
Shit.
by all this queen energy, by all this raw feminine energy. You know what? I know that you, as a cis het male and your heteronormative,
You can't hear you.
following the patriarchy, you can't handle all of this goddess energy coming to you. See, it is okay. It is all right. You're living in your patriarchal society. It is okay. We understand that your male dominance is being threatened. I haven't been able to liberal off in a long time. Come on, man.
How dare you talk that way to a black man? Oh my god! I cannot believe the hate coming out of this white man.
I have to bow down. Forgive me. My black brothers and sisters, I must bow down. My whiteness will be put aside. I'm so sorry. Somebody give me a black square. Sheep, would you like to have my channel for a few months in order? I did not expect the fist. Oh my god, he really gave the ABBA. Oh my god. Sheep say it's a sickness.
Oh my god, Fake Queen's right. You disrespected him in the month of Black History. How could you?
Oh no! Nelson, what have I done? Martin, get black cats. Always got my back.
He does. He hates Black History Month.
We all do. It is a sickness. I need to have that. Someday I am going to have a soundboard, and that is going to be on it. Disrespect the hell out of me. I'm all for the love.
I gotta see if this comes through.
Let me tell you about my black friend.
What is this dream? Well, I think the only way the gun range employees will win is if it is in long distance combat. Waffle House employees at close range will just throw a chair. I want my reparations. Excuse me, Fae Queen, you are only part white. So you must pay your own reparations because the white patriarchal half of you has to, I swear to God.
You are repressing yourself.
Do you see the PTSD I got from this motherfucker? I saw his tail. It's like, you will not disrespect me on camera. I miss her. What's she up to? Wait, who? Oh, the Waffle House girl. She got fired, as far as I know. From that whole situation, she got fired. And I think That's unfair because if it was me, I would have that exact moment as my profile picture as a gift forever. I swear to God, it didn't look real. To this
That
day.
was amazing.
Yeah, she got fired. I know, but I mean recently. I have no idea. So between you and both children, you'll finally make up one whole black person. Is that how it is? God almighty.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
What with Faye?
Oh, no.
You saw nothing. It's okay. We'll give her reparations in small doses. Wait, how can I get reparations? My people visited America. The Native Americans attacked my innocent people.
Quiet, Viking.
Shh.
Mostly innocent.
Well, I'm assuming it's on Discord, but I think of that hilarity. Let's see. Oh, she looking so big. Little tootsies. Faye Queen sent me a photo of her
Hello.
being in one of the little swings. And it's precious. Pastel Me saw the fan art for the Waffle House girl. Oh, that's cute. We were misunderstood. The axes were just a friendly greeting. Anyways, we missed. Anyways, okay. Horror, why don't you take us out?
Tomorrow I will be playing Nightingale all day. Basically, I'm going to try to download it as soon as it comes out. I may even drag my ass out of bed to be in here early enough to download it. So that's how excited for this game I am. Of course, I'll probably go back to sleep for about 2 hours after I do that. But that's beside the point. I will be here all day playing the game as my lovely self. Wednesday, I will be on the midweek hump. Thursday, I will read some Lovecraft. Friday, I will play some Nightingale. Saturdays, I'll play Neverwinter Nights. Sunday, I will be actually rolling characters for D&D with a group that my friend Darylyn has put together with others. We'll see how that goes. That should be interesting. And then on Monday, I'll be back here with Star Sam, and we're going to hang out and have fun, do all the great things, and talk about animals, and sometimes talk about other things. So,
how do the kids do that fucking heart?
I don't know. I think that's right. I'd have to ask Sheep. He can do it.
I'm young. I'm hip. My fingers are cramping. Fuck you, kids. Just do this. This is so much simpler.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah. So what they do is they take their index fingers and their middle fingers and they do this. And that's great.
I guess. I don't know how to do them.
I can't do
white.
Look, all my fat just blocks my entire fucking. My gang.
No, we're trying to do the heart thing.
What should I do, guys? The fat Not the gang sign. You do this. But the problem is, you block part of the heart with your fucking fingers.
Middle finger?
This is the oldest we've ever been. I want you to see, this is the oldest we've acted. This is the oldest we've... Am I doing it wrong?
I don't know. See, he can do it real easy.
Oh, I was doing it wrong. Oh, does that mean I'm more skilled?
The
I
middle
took it to the
finger
next
and
level. You guys all had to do it this way.
that.
It's the dryer. My. Alrighty, guys. As for me, it should be noon. Tomorrow you'll see me drawing live. We're going to either finish this lovely image of Evelyn. We're either going to color. So all of you that are here now that might be here tomorrow, you have the option. We're going to color either this. Hold on. Ashpeta. I know most of you watch it anyway, you perverts. So, you like watching me afterwards. I know how it is. Hold on. I'm old. Take me a minute. I'm getting goofy now. Stop laughing. I'm talking to you. All right, let's see. We're either gonna cover this gi lounging. I got a lot of fucking gi images right now. Not
Can't
fucking.
imagine why.
Or probably this is gonna be the winner. You guys are gonna want to finish me lining this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, my hands are upset with me.
I bet.
I drew this guy in where are you? 2021 October. It just took me all that time to win it. So I probably this is gonna win. People are gonna want me to line this. Let me see. Hold on. There's more options. Hold on. We're either going to color. I'm losing track. Hold on. Helga or Placo. So there's another image of Guy somewhere. I could have sworn it was in this drowning pad. I could have sworn it was somewhere in here. And now I feel stupid. I can't find it. Whatever. Either way, guys, those are the options. Chaco, I know you're watching this in the future, so how about it then? There should be a new video out this week. I once again have taken on the daunting task of larger videos than I thought they would be. And then next Sunday you should, because we all had a brain fart and forgot. Also, Superman's birthday was yesterday, so I did not, Hunty, you know better than to ask me that question. You know I don't look at the Discord. You already knew that.
That's like asking if I look at the Discord. Right. She's more likely to have seen it than I am.
Especially because right now we have got. Nope. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how many events are happening in the next 3 weeks at the restaurant. My
And
boss
she gets to run the restaurant.
And I get to run the whole damn restaurant when my boss leaves the country. So I ain't got the time right now. Wait until afterwards. Plus, I gotta show you things afterwards. Or I'll send them on Facebook now. I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, not yet, but we'll discuss that after we get off the stream.
Don't ruin my dreams. Anyways, starts on the boss, right? That doesn't. Anyways, the rest. Anyways, so that being said, next Sunday you'll see me here, Mother to Smother. Next Monday you'll see me with this beautiful young lady, and I did sing it, baby. Didn't you see me laughing? It's a Babylon B one. I'm gonna post it to my stories. Don't let your memes be dreams.
I mean, it depends on how good the meme is.
Anyways, guys, that is it for now. Remember to get your animals spayed and neutered. Remember to get them the proper vaccines. Don't get the jibby jab on yourself. And remember to tell people that are important to you, that you love them and to be safe. So, Horror. Right.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
Be safe.
You too.
I love you all. Be safe. Have a good night. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I will see you guys later.